Hey guys, well today is another rainy day in Nashville, so most people are going to be spending today inside. I am going to take advantage of these conditions, and I'm going just a mile down the road from where I live to where there's a dam and a reservoir, and with all the rain we've had the last few days in late April here, we've got some flood conditions. And I spotted this tree on the way back from getting breakfast with my wife this morning, so I thought I'd take advantage of it. And it's submerged almost completely underwater, and I'm going to try to get a cool shot of it looking a little ethereal, a little misty, and see if we can't get a cool photo. Okay, so here I am down on location now, and this is the tree I was talking about on the way over. Today it's completely flooded, so this is going to make a cool opportunity to do a little long exposure photo. And I got a little bit of the break from the rain today, and I think it's the first time all day it stopped raining. My geese friends back here don't seem to like my presence, so I'm going to hurry up before they chase me off. Okay guys, so I went ahead and got my composition set up already. I'm opting for a vertical composition in this instance. I tend to do a lot of these, but I kind of like how it's working with the subject here. I had a little bit of a play with my filters and everything to see what I wanted to do with this, get my exposure time nailed down. And just to kind of explain what I'm doing, I'm keeping the camera low enough here so that I can get the horizon line below all the branches of the tree. I don't want that to interfere with anything. And then I want to have a nice clean reflection in the water. So I'm not going to use a polarizer in this case because I don't want to take any of the sheen off the water. But I do want a little bit of a long exposure time because I do want that water to be a little smoother. You can probably tell right now that it's got some wind blowing across it and it's a little rippled. The other thing I'm doing, because I want some isolation and I want sort of a kind of an ethereal effect with this shot, is I'm going to be shooting it very wide aperture. I'm on the 5D Mark III right now, and I'm on the 35 1.4 lens. It's the Mark II 35mm prime lens. One of my favorite lenses from Canon. It's just absolutely amazing how well the lens resolves, how it isolates subjects, how good the focus is. The weather sealing is amazing. I don't need it right now because we got a break from the rain, but that was another reason I brought this lens. It's one of my best weather sealed lenses. Typically with a shot like this, I'd be using a cable release, but I didn't know how the weather was going to be, so I'm just not going to use a cable release. It helps the weather sealing a little bit more to not open that up in the camera. And right now, after playing with some filters, I'm using a 10-stop neutral density filter. I'm a huge proponent of lens hoods. I'm not using it in this case because I only own a 77 and an 82mm 10-stop filter, and the filter size on the 35 prime is a 72mm. So I'm using a 72 to 77mm step-up ring to be able to adapt that filter. And then my settings right now, I'm at a ½ second. I'm at low ISO, which is 50 ISO on the 5D, and I'm at 1.4 as an f-stop. So that gives me a little bit of clarity and everything with what I'm doing. And I'm on a 2-second shutter timer, so that way it eliminates any shake. And that's giving me a pretty nice exposure right now. So I'm just gonna grab a couple of these, make sure these birds aren't flying through it in a way that I don't want, because they'll be blurred at a ½ second shutter speed. And if they are, you know, with my fine art, I do Photoshop, I do Lightroom. I don't put stuff in the photo that wasn't there, like I wouldn't put a sailboat in the background or something. But if there's an objectionable object, I might take that out, depending on what it is. But of course, I try to start with my imaging camera and make sure whatever I get, it's in camera and it looks good the way it is. So these are looking really great. I don't think I'm gonna do much to them. Okay, so this was just a short video today. I just wanted to get out and do something on this dreary day. And I think I got something cool at this tree. I looked at a few other ones over here. I wasn't feeling it as much, so I think that this is probably gonna do for now, and I'm gonna go back and edit it, and you'll see the results now. If you like what you see, please comment, rate, subscribe. Good luck and happy shooting.